Instagram is directly responsible for over 90% of my dates in the past 3 years, and it's probably the best dating app out there now. But wait, Zeus, Instagram isn't even a dating app, it's a social network. Oh, my young disciple, if Instagram isn't running your dating life for you, then you're just not using it right. If you've been around here long enough, you know I've done plenty of videos talking about how I use Instagram to slide in the DMs and get dates all the time. But given the current circumstances, Instagram is more important than ever. It's been my lifeline for keeping my dating life alive and well, and it's actually setting me up to totally crush it once the world goes back to normal. So today, I'm going to be breaking down the psychology of why Instagram works and is about to be your new portal to p***y. Ha! The p***y portal. I kill me. The simple reason why Instagram works so well for dating is because of a concept from marketing known as staying in front of your customers. Brands like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Pepsi spend billions of dollars a year in marketing and advertisements, all because they understand the importance of staying in front of your customers. What does this mean exactly? It means you always want to be top of mind for your customers. You want them to know that your product exists. How do you do this? If you're a company like McDonald's, you spend tons of money on advertisements, so when your customer thinks about fast food, they'll be more likely to go to McDonald's. In the context of dating, staying in front of your customers means you want the girl to know that you're a high-status guy and her best option as a romantic partner. Just like a brand wants to be top of mind for their potential customers, you also want to be top of mind for the girls you're trying to date. You can only date a girl if she knows you exist. She not only needs to know you exist, but she needs to know you're high value enough so she wants to go out with you. And here's where Instagram comes in. Every time you post a story or upload a photo, you're staying in front of the girl you're trying to date. You're inserting yourself into her phone screen and saying, "Hey, look at me, I exist, and yes, I'm even more badass in person." All of this is being communicated subconsciously. If she follows you on Instagram, Instagram is putting you on her feed for you. I mean, how's that for staying in front of your customers, am I right? Stay in front of your customers, and soon enough, you'll really be staying in front of your dream girl horizontally, if you know what I mean. Hey, if you're looking for ideas of what stories get the most responses, then I recommend posting cute videos of your dog or cat. These stories are babe magnets. Sounds super cliche, but look at all the responses to my manager's story with his dog. Another formula I use for creating stories that get responses is UFR. Stories must be unique to you, funny, and relatable. If it's unique to you, then it shows off your value and allows girls to get to know you better, building comfort and curiosity. When it's funny and relatable, it makes it easier to respond without feeling weird. Anytime something is comedic, it eases up the pressure of a situation, and the barrier to talking to someone about things that are funny is way lower. Same applies here for things that are relatable. If it's relatable, then it's almost impossible not to reply to it. Memes that are aligned with your sense of humor are great for this. My manager posted these 2 memes on his story recently, and they got him a ton of good responses from gorgeous girls. Just check it out. Every story you put up, you're giving the girl an opportunity to organically start a convo with you. This naturalness that comes with talking to each other on Instagram brings me to the second reason why Instagram is better than all the other dating apps out there. People aren't on Instagram to date. The barrier and guardedness that girls have towards guys on dating apps is gone. Talking on Instagram is way more comfortable than talking on a dating app where things can feel a bit awkward and high pressure. When you have a conversation on dating apps, the girl knows that you're talking to her because you find her attractive and you have a dating agenda, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Meanwhile, on Instagram, it's not immediately assumed that you're hitting on her, so there's no weird pressure or background thought of, "Oh, this guy's just talking to me because he wants to date me." It's less scary to talk to and even meet up with someone who looks like a normal, fun guy from Instagram, as opposed to just meeting up with someone based off their dating profile. Even if she has better-looking guys asking her out on Tinder, she'll feel more comfortable going out with you if you run your IG game correctly. This is why Instagram is so powerful. It increases your odds of scoring a date significantly. She gets to know you and sees you're a real person, and if she already knows you, she gets to know you even better by keeping up with the badass stuff you do. Stories are another powerful tool because all you have to do is document the fun stuff you're already doing in your life, and you'll have girls replying to your stories and starting convos with you. This happens almost every day. Girls I meet on dating apps or in person get so intrigued and so interested by my profile that they're starting conversations with me every day. This is why Instagram is so much better than a phone number or simply chatting on dating apps. It's so much more interactive and natural for you guys to start conversations with one another. All the pressure's gone. This brings me to the third reason why Instagram is so powerful. In his book, The Like Switch, former FBI agent Jack Schaefer describes the four-part formula he uses as an agent for building attraction with people and creating a strong, positive impression. The formula is made up of frequency, proximity, duration, and intensity. If you want someone to like you, you need all four of these. And guess what? Instagram allows you to take advantage of all four components. Here's an example. Think about the mailman or UPS guy. You see him every day. You maybe even say hi once in a while, but you don't really know him. Yet you don't feel scared or threatened by him. You feel totally comfortable and probably even think favorably of this stranger who comes right up to your door every day. It's because he achieves all four of these pieces. When a girl follows you on Instagram, you're achieving this comfort and likability thanks to this formula. She knows more about you than any other guy who contacts her cold. Even if it doesn't seem like it, subconsciously she can feel more comfortable around you. Your Instagram gives her a more complete picture of who you are. She can see you're normal and not a creep. Frequency and proximity are crucial for comfort. Following each other is digital proximity. Even if you don't know someone well, but you see them often enough over a certain duration, you start to let your guard down. By posting stories and posts that pop up on her feed, you're achieving frequency. She's seeing you and your awesome life constantly. You feel closer and more comfortable with someone if you know them on IG than if you didn't. And in terms of intensity, just look at these reactions. Yes, that's right, girls replying to my manager Benjamin's stories with great reaction, laughing at what he's doing and even starting conversations with him totally unprompted, all because he posted a story of something that made them laugh or piqued their interest. If you're trying to keep the momentum going with a girl you're already kinda talking to, I recommend sending funny memes or posts related to an inside joke or something you've talked about before. Check out these examples of me keeping the intensity strong. In the first example, she is sending me a pic of a purse she mentioned in an earlier conversation. And in the second example, I'm sending her a funny meme based on a conversation we had a few days before. All four of these add up to her having a more positive impression of you over 90% of the guys who hit her up. Just think about it. Who's she gonna have a better impression of? A rando dude who pops up on her Tinder inbox or a guy on IG whose stories are consistently watched and even replied to from time to time? In the world of sales, there's an old rule that says a customer has to hear about your product an average of at least 7 times before making a purchase. The same principle applies to dating. If you've ever tried asking a girl to hang out, then you probably know that you have to have at least a few conversations with her before she's down to go on a date. It's not exactly 7, but it's definitely more than 1. Hence why the idea of staying in front of the girl is so important. But texting a girl a bunch of times to set up a date can feel super needy. This is why Instagram is helpful. Replying to a girl's story is way less needy than sending her a text message. It feels more organic and natural, and it doesn't always lead to a long conversation. Replying to a story even once or twice allows you to stay in front of her, build interest, and keep the momentum humming along until you set up the date. And that, my friends, is it. Hey, listen up. If you like this vid, then do me a favor and show your old god Zeus some faith by subscribing and turning post notifications on. Did you know that 36% of guys who watch these videos aren't even subscribed? I mean, like seriously, bro, what are you waiting for, an invitation? Well, here it is. Now, since you're going to be messaging a ton of girls on Instagram and doing your best to keep what flirty momentum going through lockdown, you gotta make sure your text game is on point. Whether you're messaging girls on dating apps, IG, or over text, learning how to send messages that not only make her respond but make her text you first is more important than ever. I mean, just look at this. Bars, clubs, even schools are closed. Until this is over, in-person dates are officially a thing of the past. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is stuck inside. And what are they doing while inside? They're spending countless hours swiping away on apps like Tinder and Hinge. If you want to learn how to take advantage of all the single, ready-to-mingle baddies who are now on their phones waiting for the right guy to message them, then check out my course, The Godly Texting Guide. Now, due to the circumstances, I've opened it up for the time being, and I'm offering a 20% discount on it to help you guys keep your dating life alive and thriving during the lockdown. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee on the off chance that you don't find the course useful. I mean, come on. You know, if the Zeus made it, it's got to be legit. Over 4,000 guys have signed up for the course in the past year and have all gotten insane results. It's time for you to be next, my friend. Hey, what do you got to lose, except possibly your virginity, all right? After learning the godly knowledge inside, all you'll ever need to make a girl insanely attracted to you is a phone screen and your thumbs. See you in there. And don't forget to share your success with me. You know, everybody loves a winner. And knowledge isn't knowledge until you give it away. Zeus out.